With Trace's passion for baking
and Trevor's passion for classic cars, we both decided to quit our day jobs and buy a 60-year-old van and convert it into a mobile cake and coffee van.
Please subscribe and follow us on our journey while we trade at markets, fairs and events, alongside our regular pitch at a local farm shop.
And we'll also show you a bit of what we do in between trading.
Today we got some, oh, it's Monday by the way. Oh, come on Trace.
Yeah, I'm too short.
You need to stand on a box, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Or I need to duck down there. That's better. So today we've got our great friends Julie and Steve from the Biblin's Tea Garden in the Forest of Dean coming round for some luncheon. Yeah, lovely people, helped us out immensely with our venture. And what have you cooked for them today, Trace?
So we're going to have gammon from Coomiel Farm Shop, of course, macaroni cheese and vegetables, and apple crumble and custard.
Perfect.
And there was going to be biscotti, but I ran out of time, so no biscotti today.
Yeah. We can't all be perfect all the time, Trace.
No.
She is 99.9% of the time, aren't you? So you entrusted me with this, Trace?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, don't eat it and don't get it all over the floor.
What was on the gammon, Trace?
It's got some sugar, apricot jam and maple syrup.
Oh, lovely.
That's amazing.
Just tuck in, please.
Have you got a doggy bag so I can fill that first?
Yeah.
Trace, like this. With lemon.
Come on then.
Okay, so now we're going to get the pudding out.
Look at that.
And it's Trevor's favourite today. It's apple crumble, and hopefully it's Julie and Steve's favourite.
Oh, talk about comfort food.
I know. No, it's warm though, Nathan. Is that enough for a minute, Julie? Do you want ice cream or custard, or do you want to help yourself to that one? Too right.
Silly. Oh, that's absolutely
Not silly, is it, Trace? What is it?
So silly, Trace. It's silly.
That'll be wanting to come round over the
Definitely. You're going to have a queue outside your door.
Today I'm going to clean the van off. I try and do it every week through the winter. I have to do it every week through the winter because those country lanes we drive down only has to get a little bit wet and it sprays all over it. Also, they've been gritting the roads as well, so I also swill it under the arches and anywhere that spray is going to spray up underneath. Try and hold back the inevitable, and I also give it a wax as well every month to every 6 weeks, which keeps it in really good order. Through the summer we can often get away with not washing the van for two maybe even 3 weeks. 3 weeks an absolute stretch, because we do like to keep it looking really nice.
I've been feeling so small, wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
This is the picture that I drew on the back of an envelope of how I wanted the labels to look. So I drew it for Trevor to hopefully make some stickers up with, and he's done a pretty good job, I think. I'm really pleased with the end result.
Well, I would just like this to have been a bit paler, but
yeah,
hey ho.
but you can still see it. But the front of the jar labels are very good. Trevor would have me measuring each worm with a tape measure.
Need some kind of template for it.
Hey, that's all right. There.
That's good.
That looks lovely.
That looks brilliant, doesn't it? The first jar.
Marmalade, homemade.
Well done, Trace.
It's
pretty good. Actually, if they were a bit off centre, they look a bit more. They look a bit more handmade, then, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Very good.
Very nice. I like it. So this is little brioche têtes, they're called. They're little Parisian bread rolls that you have with marmalade.
Ah, marmalade. Keeping on the marmalade theme,
Absolutely.
I see.
Marmalade and coffee, that's how they're enjoyed in Paris, apparently.
Okay, so
this has been in the fridge since 9 o'clock this morning. It's now nearly 7 o'clock at night.
it's dark and we're still at it. And it's only Tuesday.
So, I'm going to uncover it now and roll it into special little balls.
Yeah, so this is what I saw in the mixer earlier.
Yes.
With the eggs and the flour. Yeah.
So rich brioche dough, basically.
Brilliant. So what's it done now then?
Let's have a little look. Ready? Ta-da.
Wow.
So now we're going to roll it into lots of little balls.
Okay.
So it's got to be into 50-gram balls. Wow, it's really hard to cut as well.
So does this prove again after you've rolled it into the ball?
For another hour.
Another hour.
You might go to bed at some point.
This is the first batch of brioche out of the oven, and had a little bit of a dilemma with the head slipping down. And we've read up since that there's a way of putting like a little countersunk top in the bun before you put the head on, which can hold it in its place. But the recipe we read, first of all, said nothing about that, so that's our disclaimer anyway. But I think they look really cool because they look artisan. I know, my red nose. Oh, so cold. Good morning. We skipped the early morning setup this time round because I looked at the thermometer on the front of my garage this morning and it said about -6. So
It's cold.
yeah, it's cold, so we were just sort of focusing on setting up really, and
We're all ready to open now.
yeah, we're all ready to open. Should we have a quick rundown of what's on the menu today?
Okay.
Yeah? Oh, don't sound too enthusiastic. Hey, we've got our marmalade then, haven't we?
We've got marmalade on the counter. It's the first day we're going to have a go at
yeah.
trying to sell it. See
Yeah.
if anybody would like some.
Which is dead exciting, isn't it?
So come.
This is what it's all about. It's all about producing your own stuff, selling your own stuff, being in control of your own destiny, and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, let's have a quick perusal of the cake counter. Yeah?
You can take the camera with you.
Yeah.
First up, we have banoffee pie, which is great because we can actually do that in the winter because of the cream. In the summer, we can't do stuff like that, so try to make the most of it in the winter.
We have, as always, our very special homemade granola.
So here's the marmalade on the counter. ready for its first sale. So these are mocha cookies, so basically like a chocolate cookie filled with a mocha mascarpone buttercream, double chocolate brownie, millionaire's flapjack.
The brioche buns, cinnamon buns, cheese scones, look at those beauties. Marmalade cakes. No, they're gluten free, aren't they, Trace?
Yeah.
So what did the marmalade cakes have in?
So you make like a mandarin puree, which is, so you have to boil the mandarins for 45 minutes, and then when they're super soft you puree them up basically, and then they've got ground almonds, some oil, I can't remember, sugar. I think that was
It's too cold to think.
Yesterday though, I can't remember.
It's yesterday.
And then you top them with some marmalade and flaked almonds, and then bake them. And I think they're quite nice. Not everybody wants chocolate. Fruit stuff goes down very well normally.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Mocha cakes have been really popular.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will
Seems
keep
to be a
on
Banoffee
holding my
pie,
head
a mocha
high.
cake day today.
Even
sure.
the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the
Well, the mocha
ground.
cakes were certainly a hit,
And
and we've only got one piece of Banoffee pie left over at the end of the day, so that's a success.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place.
Morning, it's Saturday, what time is it? It's 8:45, so we're all set out, we're ready. Just gonna have a quick drink, get ourselves together, and then hopefully we'll have customers.
No distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for.
We've had a good day, it's end of Saturday now, we've got about 5 more minutes until closing time. Just wanted to show you the cake cabinets. So we had 2 of these, which were full today. We've taken one away to wash out, and we've got this one that's obviously empty. This is literally all we've got left. So some marmalade. Trevor has made how many Bobby Dazzler hot chocolates today?
Well, 1 or 2, and the Banoffee pie had gone, hadn't it, by 11 o'clock.
And we've got 3 scones
3
left.
scones left.
So it's been busy, really busy today.
It certainly has.
So we're ready to pack up now and go home, get warm, and have a cup of tea by the fire. Sunday morning, it's just gone 9:30, so we're set to open for 10 o'clock. Trevor's just getting all the grinder set up and ready.
I had a fiddle with the grinder yesterday because I'm finding that it was pulling short shots. There wasn't enough ground coffee in the portafilter, so I'm just going to have a little play while I've got 5 minutes, because what I did is I upped the amount of grind time, and it did seem to be slightly over. So what I'm going to do is I just get the baskets in, and then I'll set up the grinder and weigh it and see what we're actually at. But it was much better yesterday. I think it's a lot to do with the change in temperature. Temperature change definitely makes a massive difference, and also when the coffee was roasted as well, how old it is, how long it's been roasted for. The longer it goes on for, the drier it gets, which changes the consistency as well. Got 4.2 seconds. That looks about right, but what I'll do is I'll weigh it. I want as close to 19. See, 22. I thought it was too much. Like I said, it did seem like it was a bit much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the grinder down now. So 4.2. I'll go for 4 because it is warmer. You see, it's freezing cold yesterday compared to today. But yesterday was milder than the day before. So anyway, that's 4 seconds. Get some more coffee out. 21 yes. So I had it 3.8 yesterday, and it was miles under to start with. Okay, so I'm going to end up putting it back to 3.8, I think. That looks better. 20 now. That's not far away at all, is it? I'll just reduce it by 1/10 now. Look at that, bang on 19. So that's happy days. Tamp it down. Next thing to do is just to actually time the shot coming through. I've got a funny feeling it might be a little bit fast at the moment. Looks a bit fast to me. Yeah, 2 course look.
Yeah.
2 course, meaning too fast. So what I'll do is I'll go back to the grinder. I'm going to go for 4, so I'll increase it to 4. So now we've got 4, and what I'll do is I'll just make this slightly finer. Okay. That's slower. So the last thing I'll do, I'll just check the volume. The coffee is pressed from the machine. So we know now that we're at 19 grams. We've got a time right. Just double check the volume. That's pretty spot on, isn't it? cow should have got this lovely old lady's rally bike in. And I keep looking at it and I keep thinking, wouldn't it be great to strip this all down and restore it properly? Unfortunately, I just haven't got the time to do this, but isn't it great? I like this bit here. It says Raleigh, the all steel bicycle. That's interesting, isn't it? You think that they probably market bikes these days to not be steel, and that would be a good thing. Anyway, I think Tracy would do an amazing Call the Midwife on that if it was all restored and back on the road.